French league, they were full on, and our boys went out there and competed. You know, we came away with the result. It's great. We're delighted. It puts us into a playoff, but it's the what ifs now as well. You know, we were so close to actually doing something special this year, but we could still do it in the Amlin, and that's what we look to do.
How nerve-jangling was it for you out there?
Yeah, it was. There was a lot of information. Obviously, we were getting the result from Northampton as well, so that had a bearing on how things were going. And that kick, that last-minute kick, although Steve wasn't aware that was an important kick, it ultimately was. So yeah. Just
took the pressure off you, didn't it, at the right time, having a lot of kicks having gone wide all night?
Yeah, we missed a few opportunities, and you know, when we look back at the Heineken Cup, that's probably been the difference between us. I think there's a huge amount of endeavour. There's a lot of quality coming through. A lot of the players are developing very well now, and for that group of players to come here, to come to a side that's third in the French league and actually beat them will do them a fantastic amount of good.
As you say, looking back over the groups, I suppose there might be a few half regrets along the way, but you've got to take the glass to be half full, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we competed. We were not far away from something special, as I said, but we've been able to come out here and get a result which puts us in the Amlin, and we're happy with that. You know, it's a European competition, and we'll go full on for it.
A word about Aaron Shingler's try?
Yeah, Aaron was superb throughout, in fairness to him. Somebody was going to score during that play, and Aaron put in a great read. And then, you know, for him to run for a back or forward, to run the length of the field and score a try like that was something special. You don't see that often.
Rhys Priestland limping off will have worried everyone in Wales. What's the news?
We'll wait and see. I mean, he's pretty chirpy in the change room. He's walking around, you know, pretty well. So hopefully it's nothing too serious.
It was a knee damage of some sort, wasn't it? But is it
his knee
just
is
a
bit
bruise?
sore. We just have to wait and see. We really can't tell at this stage.
Because he'll be desperate to be on that plane out to Poland, I guess.
Well, he'll be desperate to play in the Six Nations.
Indeed. All right. Yeah, point taken. What about the Amlin now? It's likely it'll be another trip back to France to play someone like Stade or Stade Francais or Brive.
Yeah, great. You know, it's the level of competition we need. I've said all year that this team needs to get into playoffs this year. We've been one, so we're happy with that, and we'll fight hard to get in another couple as well. So. And when you've got strength in depth like that, as I say, you know, 20-odd players back at home, and we can still come up here with a team that can compete with one of the top three teams in France right now. That says something very special, particularly when you look at the budgets that we work on, as opposed to theirs.
And the excitement that Cardiff Blues engendered a couple of years ago shows there is tremendous value in winning the Amlin, isn't it?
Well, of course, it's a combination. You know, we're obviously disappointed because we want to be in the Heineken Cup. We feel we're good enough, but apart from a couple of key moments in games that we played in the Heineken Cup this year, we would have been. We've learnt lessons, and you know, we will make sure that we get a lot more clinical. There's a lot to work on, but as I said, I think the important thing for a group of reasonably young players to come out here and beat one of the top French teams will stand them all in very good stead moving forward.
It says a lot, Nigel, for the squad, doesn't it? Like the GPO coming in, Peter Edwards, Mark Culver, really young, and some years.
Yeah, and you know, it's been tough sometimes because every time they've played for us, they performed. But there's so much competition within the squad at the moment. They haven't had their opportunities, but they've come out here, they've bided their time, and they've been fantastic.